Yes, talk about adjusting to new stuff.
You know, when just when I think I'm settling in, it comes a pro style offense, which is real sophisticated, but and I mean it helps being a little bit older, but and not really panicking, I guess, but I mean it's still nonetheless pretty hard, I guess, adjusting to it. I mean just it's all moving so fast, and it's tough, but I mean it's not as bad as it was, I guess, before. I guess I'm growing up a little bit, so.
Are you developing a comfort level taking some snaps under center now, Clint?
That's something that I'm working on for sure. That I wasn't used to, and we didn't do too much in the past. That's something that me and Reese are working on, and we still have to. I mean, I haven't had any really mistakes with Reese yet, but I hadn't had many, I guess, opportunities to really brag about that. But it's something it'll happen easily. I mean, it's not that big of a transition. So.
Are y'all doing a lot of that in practice? I mean, what percentage would you put on it as opposed to the gun, if you had to?
Probably 60-40 under.
How old were you the last time you were in an offense that took snaps under center?
How old was I?
Yeah.
And Pee-wees. Probably Pee-wee.
Too many shotgun offenses.
We only saw a few minutes of it, but Scott Leffler seems pretty intense. Not that Gus wasn't intense, but I mean he's on you guys pretty good in practice.
He's really intense, man. He knows what he's doing for sure, and no one doubts that. And the thing about him that's really getting to everybody is he's serious, and he makes sure that our work is done, but he makes it fun. He makes it interesting. He's not he's honest, but he finds a pretty good medium of not stressing us out too much. If he notices somebody is really having a hard time, he don't pound them. He really, that's when he kind of steps back, and I mean, he tells us when we're doing good. I mean, he really you can tell he's been coaching, and he has a really good idea of how to coach us guys in college.
Do you feel like the system is just a 180-degree turn from the last one, or is there some similarities as in formations and alignments?
It's completely different. Yeah. It is. It's completely different. Completely different. Pretty much sums it up. I was just about to pretty much define what that meant. It's everything. Everything is different. I mean, it really is.
What about the fact that the starting quarterback job's wide open again?
I mean, you kind of, I'm sure I've said it before, but you know when you come to a place like this that, I mean, it's never safe, I guess. It's, that's their goal, to bring in somebody better every year, and it's going to be competition and, new offense and everything, and, it's, I guess, the least of my worries, really. And I'm sure for the rest, I can probably speak for the rest of the guys. It's just, we're trying to learn the offense, and you can't really look at it that way.
With the experience you have in that job, do you feel that is your job, or do you feel it really is wide open?
I mean, I promise you that's one thing about Coach Leffler. If he says it's wide open, it's wide open. He don't beat around the bush about anything. I mean, he's pretty direct. I mean, you can take it to the bank if he says it. So, I mean, he said it's wide open, so I can promise you it's wide open. Because he doesn't owe me anything. He doesn't owe Kyle anything. He doesn't owe Zeke anything. I mean, he really doesn't know us. So, I mean, he's going to pick the best one. I mean, that's how it should be. So.
How has that battle kind of affected the dynamics of your relationships with the other guys in that room?
You mean just Kyle and Zeke? And
yeah, the guys that are also.
I'm sure most of you know that me and Barrett were, pretty close, and it sucked. It was terrible when he left, but it kind of brought me and Kyle closer. Learning, and me and him, have been here a year, and we've always been real good friends, but just kind of going through this process together, it really helps. We're kind of trying to take Zeke under too, because, I mean, yeah, it's competition. We're here for ourselves. I mean, that's true. But, it just makes it so much worse when you try to do it alone, when you try to, you know, just be different, and it just doesn't really work out. You know, it'll break you down. So I mean, we're really trying to, I guess, come together, and that's something that Coach Leffler is really stressing. Is like, you know, we're a unit, and one person messes up, we all pay for it. Which, I mean, you know, I'll complain about when I'm running or something, but it's, I mean, it really helps.
Can you put your finger on when you and Kyle's relationship did become closer? When was that?
Probably right when we reported back, and it was just me and him, because Zeke was, you know, kind of doing a few of the freshman things, so he wasn't like cleared 100% for workouts the first day, and you know, me and Kyle obviously were in the same group, so it's kind of then.
How much weight have you gained?
I don't remember exactly what I weighed at the end of the season, but I'm like 234 now.
You feel stronger and better?
I'm definitely stronger and stronger than I was during the season. You know, Coach Jocks, I finally, I guess, decided to put in 100% there, and I mean, it really helps for sure. It was about a 2-week period. I got a lot stronger there. So yeah, I've gotten a little bit stronger.
It's kind of a common theme, it seems, with the team. People gaining weight, losing weight when they have to. Guys like CJ Jeff Whitaker was talking about how he lost weight. Is that something that y'all really put emphasis in, like you said, Coach Jocks did?
It's not us. It's Coach Jocks. He makes sure. I mean, I'm saying that in a very good way. Like he makes sure it's done.
Yeah.
I mean, he's you know, pretty old school. I mean, it's nothing indirect with him. I mean, you're going to lose the weight, and you know, I'm going to make sure of it, and he really takes it on himself, and I mean, he really cares about us. I know it's hard for young guys to really notice it, I guess, because he's you know, pretty straight guy, pretty tough guy, but I mean, he cares about us. I mean, he cares about those guys losing weight. He's not just doing it for his job, you know. I mean, he cares about it, so it's really falls on him and the rest of those guys in there, Coach Uribe, Coach Butler.
Looking forward to having Sammy out there this spring.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was disappointed when he got hurt last year. I feel like he could have helped us, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's just even though, you know, neither one of us, really anyone knows the offense that well right now. But it's just something different when I throw to Sammy. I mean, comfort level. I mean, you know, we're not perfect. I mean, it's not like, you know, Harrison and Manning or anything, but it's you know, it's just something different when I throw to Sammy.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.